Merry Christmas, dear brothers and sisters, and just so blessed, so happy to have you in our lives. I'd like to just do a little bit of a reflection. There's many good books written about the life of Saint Francis of Assisi, and many of them note, Francis setting up the first Christmas crib at the town of Greccio in Italy, because people had sort of drifted away from that feast or celebrating the wonder of uh, God becoming one of us. Murray Bodo, who wrote a book, The Journey and the Dream, he really spoke very well in a very approachable kind of language. If you come across Murray Bodo's book, it's a really good reflective one to take a look at. But Murray Bodo is writing about why did Francis do this? And to put up a crib, which at the time was extremely unusual. So it says someone to love, someone to care for. It was that thought that gripped Francis's heart at Greccio that Christmas. He had decided to celebrate the birth of Jesus in a new way. Francis had brought a real ox and ass to the altar so that they too could share in the rebirth of Christ, in the bread and wine of the Christmas Eucharist. At Christmas, it was the infant Christ who was born again in human hearts, and it struck Francis that God came to earth as a baby so that we would have someone to care for. Christmas was the dearest of feasts because it meant that God is now one of us. He was flesh of our flesh and bone of our bone. And because he was a child, we could approach him without fear. And so strong was Francis's desire to love that at Christmas Mass at Greccio, the babe of Bethlehem appeared to him alive and smiling on the cold rock. Again, this is from Murray Bodo, OFM, Francis, The Journey and the Dream. The Incarnation, God is one of us, someone to love. I mean, what wonderful things for us to be considering and to think about. This past week at St. Bonaventure, we had our late night breakfast and blessing of the brains for our students. Our students are someone for us to love, and we love them and they love us too. And it's incarnated. It means it's here, it's now, it's not off some other place, but right now. Something wonderful also happened during the late night breakfast. Our men's rugby team came in and they had won just then the national championship for the entire United States, which is a very, very big deal for a little school like this. And these men are very dear to us at Mount Irenaeus. Every August, they come up for the mountain for a retreat, and they would not come to the mountain. That they say this is something that helps us to come together as a community, as a team, and we're so happy to be able to provide that for them. So I was something that's called a STUG happened to me, and that's lingo in the counseling world. A STUG, S-T-U-G, a subsequent temporary upsurge of grief. And as the men were coming in, all I could think about, and where everyone's clapping, giving them a, standing ovation and fist bumps, and one of the coaches gave me a big hug, and I thought, oh, wouldn't Dan love to be here for this? Dan Riley. That rugby team was always very, very dear to him, and we're carrying on this thing. We're carrying on the relationship. And it's just a wondrous, wonderful thing. So love was happening. Love was breaking out all over the place. And it was a really very touching, very powerful moment. So for all of us this year, let's make Christmas alive, as Francis did. Let's make love alive and make love there, and look around. It's not going to be hard to find somebody who needs love, and look around. It's not hard to find someone who can love you. So please make Christmas alive And like the rugby team, um, please make your way up to the mountain whenever you can, because it is a place where wondrous things can happen. As Father Dan Hurley liked to say years ago, it's not the place necessarily, it's what takes place. And what takes place is love, belonging, um, acceptance, and all are welcome without reservations, without any conditions. All are welcome. So God bless you. Thanks.